All right, my friends, it has been a minute, but it's all good. We're here. So I'm out on the buddy of mine's pond. You're on my head right now, so that's why things are moving around a bit. Nice little farm pond, private property. We got permission to use from a friend. Not a whole lot of fishing going on right now. Well, there's a whole lot of fishing, but not a lot of catching going on. But I wanted to take a moment real quick and check this thing out with you guys. So this is the Finmen. So hopefully you guys can see this all right. Now, transparency, my buddy who actually I'm out fishing with today owns this business. It's out on Kickstarter right now. So if you're interested to go check it out, gave me one to take a look at, and I really haven't played with it that much, so we're going to do that right now. Now this is for your rod, goes on your rod. It will be a line cutter. There's both a guide on the back here. I'll show it to you. There's two places to cut your line. It does just attach with some O-rings, which is nice. Here you go, take a look. So you got a cutter here. You've also got a snip here in the front, and then a hook keeper on the back. And this kind of attaches to different rods. So I haven't used it yet. So I thought what I'd do is throw it on with you guys here real quick while we're in the kayak. See what we think and what we like, what we don't like, because we're talking to the man himself today. So it comes with, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different O-rings in 3 different sizes based on your rod. Always got a reel in the water, rod in the water, right? On here you can see, you know, for spinning tackle, if you want, you can put it on your split grip area or out up front. Casting, they recommend having it up at the top on the other side of your guides. Here's the instructions. Hit pause if you want to check them out. There's the Finmen. Let's check out what'll work on my rod here. So this is my medium light rod. I do have a hook keeper on here, but I'm thinking this guy might go perfectly right here in between those two stay areas. So again, I'm on the kayak, so this might not be the best space to do it, but like most of us, it just might be where we end up when we're trying to do something on our gear. So let me start with the largest one here. I think I'm going to go with the medium size because I want this to be on here nice and tight. So let me throw these other guys down here. So 2 O-rings. Hold one in my mouth because that's where it goes, right? These little grooves here on the side that that'll slip into. And get it roughly where we want it. And we're going to stretch this O-ring around the other side and lock that in place. Now, a little persnickety. Looks pretty even, right? We can do the same thing on the front here. And pop that into place. There we go. So there's a Finman on there. This is the direction I want to put it on. Some folks will turn it around, but I want that hook keeper on the back there. So I am actually going to switch rigs right now. I've got a bullet rig on here. Good old Ned setup. I'm not doing a whole lot of good right now. So we turn this sideways so you guys can see. So I want to cut this off here. It's my first time using it. I'm just going to slide that in there. Give it a squeeze. Yeah, I didn't quite catch it. Let me try it one more time. There we go. Needed to give it a little bit of room there. So handy versus like a pair of pliers. You gotta grab these big old things. These do look like they'll get a little closer for snipping that edge off. So that might be one thing to keep in mind. But if you don't have a pair of pliers with you, and look, still got some troubles with it, that'd be handy. All right, let's grab another setup and pop on here. All right, so we're just going to drop on a tiny spin bait here. So far we're not really catching a whole lot except for some crappie and sunfish, so I'm gonna try this out for something a little bit different. I do got the ultralight there. It has a normal crappie jig set up on there. Really hope this camera angle is coming out all right. All right, tighten. You guys know, gotta use your teeth. You folks know, gotta use your teeth. Make sure that's all down. So now I've got this extra line. So I can take it. Again, let me turn this sideways so you can see a little bit better. Slide that in here. And I can just go up to this top part here. Cut, done. That's it. Just to show as well, if you're done or whatever, that hook keeper on the back slides right in like so. Ready to rock and roll. So that's my first use ever. I haven't tried this out on a different rod or anything else like that. That is my first go of it. So we'd like to be able to cut this front portion a little closer to the lures, but we'll try it a few more times. That might have just been user error. Seems like there might be a little flex in here, needs to be adjusted. But yeah, we'll try it out for a bit more and we'll put up our thoughts, see what we think. Let's do a couple more lure changes on this thing and see how it goes. So no luck with a little spinner here, so I'm gonna switch back to my finesse rig. So take this guy off. I'm gonna slide him up in here. I'm trying to do it from my angle this time and see if that helps. So the bite down, doesn't like it right next to it, but let's try. That's handy, you can pop that off. It does leave a little bit of a tag, so I need a little practice, but let's see. And let's just gonna tie back on. There we go. I'm gonna tie my bull rig back on again, just for example's sake. And then what we'll do is I've got braid over here on my medium heavy rod, so we'll try it out as well. Tie me up a quick Palomar knot. This is fluoro, by the way, if you're wondering what line I'm using to practice right now or to use the Finmen on right now. So it's just fluorocarbon. Can't remember what brand. Probably 10 pounds is what I usually run. So this part's nice. Just slide this up in here, snip, that's done. So that's pretty handy. So I'm trying to toss this to the side right now. I've got, like I said, I've got my medium heavy, and this is on straight braid, so no leader at all. Sorry, I've been fishing around the cottonwoods. Anywhere there are cottonwoods, you know what I'm talking about. Stuff's everywhere. All right, so I'm gonna take the spinner bait off. Let's try first the nippers. So not a whole lot on the nippers for braid. So it did get through. Took a couple little gnashes and it got there. Just to check real quick, I'm just gonna take this. Slices through, not a problem on the cutter, but the nipper itself, braid's probably the most difficult thing. Well, let's just do one down. So it does cut a good amount of it if it can get a hold of just the braid itself. So pretty handy there. Let me pop this open and let's put something else on here. And again, we'll use the Finmen to see how it fares. Yep, I'm going to tie a Palomar on this too. Palomar is my go-to knot for all things. I think it's far superior to the classic fisherman's knot. It'll tell you when it's on wrong, and it won't come undone, in my opinion. All right, pop that out and around. Tighten her up. Now you got to use your teeth. It doesn't count. Trim. Now that trim part, that's slick. Especially when you switch out real fast. Now popping it off, if I don't care about the tag end here, I'd probably bypass the nippers and use that top cut if I'm in a hurry. Or if there's a big enough knot, I bet you I can get it with the nippers there. But that's just a couple other examples. Mono cuts through just fine as well, as you can imagine. If it can handle braid, it can handle fluoro, it can handle mono without a problem. So just a few more examples for you to check out. If y'all are interested in this or want to check it out yourself, check it out. I'll link the Kickstarter in the description below. My buddy is running right now. He's kind of getting this thing up and going. He does have a version that has a coating on this metal as well. All my saltwater folks out there, you can have extra coating on there that'll help protect that as well. Hope you all doing good. Take care of yourselves. Until next time, we'll see you.